Hi and welcome back to the House of Langford channel. If I don't look at the camera, it's because I'm filming on my phone this time because the light here is far too bright to actually film on my laptop. So today I'm going to show you the things that I've been making over September, with the exception of I think one or two pieces that may have been finished last week, but I need to gift one of them, so that's why it's in this video, but it'll be right at the end for you. And I'm coming down with a cold, which is why I'm all croaky. Fun times. So, the first thing I've done is I went to BTHQ, which is Beautiful Things, in Brentwood, and we did a Zentangle introduction to get me words out. Introduction to Zentangle, and we got a little kit of a pen, a pencil, and a smudging stick, and there was even a little chocky bar in there as well, which is obviously disappeared. And we made 2 squares using different Zentangle techniques. So the first one was this one. And I don't know why it's a different colour, but there we go. So we did, the first one we did was this one here. And then we moved on to, I think it was this one, then that one, and then that one. I can't actually remember. And each of these tangles has a different name. So we did that one first, and then had a break, and then we went on and did this one. So we was playing around with some different techniques. And I don't like to conform to a square, so obviously mine now sort of goes out the edges. So first of all you have to draw a square, like an outline. Yeah, I'm not very good at sticking within the lines. So those are that's the first thing I did in September. So it's not really a finished make, but it is a finished piece of art. So we'll go with that. The next thing I did, you've already seen this in a previous video. I think it's the third one, when I was actually at BTHQ, and I made a doorstop, which is from the Beautiful Things Sewing Club. And now it's all puffy, it's full. I've put some, what are they called, black-eyed beans in the bottom to weight it down. I actually bought them to make donuts, but they were too big. So, but I've now got a doorstop I can use, and like I said before, I've stuffed it, but if I want to embroider into it later, I can always remove the stuffing and then embroider that afterwards. So that was make number 2 for this month. The next one I did was we had, where's it gone? Bear with, it's just fallen down. Right, so I had the Orset show at the beginning of September, and I needed to, I like to enter as many categories as possible in the hobbies and handicrafts category. Mainly because the more points you get, the more likely you are to get the Marion Wilson Cup. And I won the Marion Wilson Cup again this year, which is the 3rd year I've won it. And I had to put a band on my little fishy, so it can be worn as a fascinator. Now, I'd already made the fish prior, but it needed a band to go on. So does that count as a finished make? The fish had nowhere to go before, so now it can actually be worn. So that was number 3. So 3 makes already. I actually thought, before I did this, I thought I haven't really made a lot in September. Even though I haven't really been at work, I haven't done a lot. But when I wrote down the list and actually looked at all the items I've got, I realised there is a lot here. So that's 3. The next thing I did, I bought a trolley from IKEA. Not IKEA. Hobbycraft. Now, I can't show you the actual trolley itself. If I were to do it, I'll put a picture in here of what it looks like filled up. But I do have the box still. Just purely for this video to show you. So that's the 3-tier trolley I bought, and I bought the topper that goes on top as well, which is acts like a little shelf. So I've put that together. It's now housing all of my current whips next to my sofa, because there was a massive pile of stuff there before. So I may put up the other pictures as well to show you what it looked like beforehand. So I've put that together. I then finished off, you saw parts of this already cut out. This is the Vivian Bag. Again, from the Beautiful Things Sewing Club. It's got drawstring at the top. It's got handles that you can hold it with once it's all put together. It's got a D-ring on the side so you can attach it and carry it around with you. And it's got a nice zippy pocket on the inside as well. Now I actually changed, my cord wasn't quite long enough, so I used the squares that you cut when you box the corners to make little tabs. If they'll show up on the screen. Yeah. No, my camera will not focus properly, but I've got little tabs on the bottom. So I can carry that wherever I go. And it's all quilted and nice and soft. And I just used a pack of pack of fat quarters. So every piece of fabric in there, every panel is a different colour. And a different pattern as well. So after I did that, I joined it's like a Happy Mail swap. It's called Pass the Parcel on Facebook, and each month we have a selection of theme, and you put together items towards that theme, and then you send it off to whoever you're partnered with for that month. And I like to do the handmade swaps. So I've got 2 pieces in here that are handmade. The first one is a little zippy purse, and I've just used a duvet cover and then one of the fat quarters that you can get from Aldi to fill the inside. So that was just a duvet cover before. And then I've used a different pack of fat quarters, but the same duvet cover to make some bunting. So each one at the back has got the fabric from the duvet. There's 5 flags, and if I spin it round, we've got Gryffindor, we've got Slytherin, we've got one that's got all of the badges on, so all 4 colours, we've got Hufflepuff, and we've got Ravenclaw. Now, I did the Pottermore test, and Ravenclaw is my house, and my son is Gryffindor. We haven't actually done my husband's one yet, so we need to see what house he's in, whether he's the same as either of us or whether he's got his own one. So that'll be quite interesting. So they're all going to be shipped off. I'm hoping to get them to arrive with their new owner before I put this video up. So fingers crossed that's what's happened. I'm going to schedule this one. So the next one is a quilted box. Now this is what we teach on the beginners sewing course at Beautiful Things, and this one's a little bit larger just because I had a bit bigger fabric to work with when I made this, but it's using the same fabric as the doorstop. So I actually prepared all of this when I prepared the doorstop as well, and it's lined with grey felt. And again, if I want to, maybe I'll embroider that too, but it's boxed at the bottom, and that's actually been housing some of my jewellery pieces that I need to be working on recently, so it's come in handy already. We then have some badges. Now I've got a couple of Christmas markets coming up, so I've been busy restocking my brooches and pin badges. Now I've got some Christmassy ones, so that one's a candle. We've got some bells. I've got stockings. I've got loads of Santas and Father Christmases to stick down as well, but I haven't got around to doing that because I've done all of my sewing machines instead. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6 different colours of these, so I'm going to show you a couple. I won't show you all of them. So I've got a green one. Got a blue one. It's like a turquoisey blue. I've got to work out how to put them back in my box. And I'll show you this one as well. We've got a little pinky red one. They've got this really cute filigree pattern on them that's been sort of etched or laser cut into them. And they just go on my stall every year. So I have a big rail that spins, and I've got brooches on there. I've got pendants, and I've got bracelets as well. So they're all different. But they're really good stocking fillers for Christmas. So they do sell quite a lot. The next thing I did, me and my friend Emma, we went to Totally Beads in Colchester. They had a workshop day. Now, it was to make a Christmas wreath and the beaded poinsettia flowers and some holly berries as well. It's that time of year again. We didn't actually realise we were going to make the wreath itself. We thought we were just going to make the components and the wreath would already be put together. So I've got finished bits from that class, but I haven't actually put them all on the wreath because I want to add a couple more to them. So the first thing we did was the flowers, poinsettia, nice and sparkly. So that's made with red seed beads, and then you've got some gold pearls in the middle. And then I made a smaller one as well. There we go. So there's a smaller one. And that one has a leaf. I need to make some more leaves for the bigger one. And then we've got some holly. And that doesn't work on here. Oh well. And then we've got the wreath itself. Now the wreath was basically a kit, and you get all the bits in it, and then you stick them all together with hot glue. So it comes with like spikes, and then you just slot them all in. And then I've added some pine cones to it, which are scented, and just brushed them with a tiny bit of gold. So this is the actual wreath. Have I got it the right way up? Yeah, there we go. So that is the wreath. And what I'm going to end up doing is put the big poinsettia around here, and then maybe the little one with it, and then maybe dart a couple more around the outside. But it's really cool. I rather like it. Yeah, that took all day. We were there until 4 o'clock, and then of course we went shopping because it is a bead, like a jewellery warehouse. So you can buy all your beads, you can buy all your wire, you can buy pretty much everything you need to get yourself going. And they even do gemstones. So I did come out with a big bag of gemstones, but I'm not going to show you to them. I'm not going to show you to them, show them to you. I'll do a little bead haul, I think. Especially as we've got knitting and stitching show coming up. This might even be shown after the knitting, stitching and show. So we shall see what else I get. Not that I've got any money, obviously. So the last two that I've got to show you, because I've still got them, is a quilted drawstring bag. Now, I actually quilted this quite some time ago. Last Christmas I quilted this and haven't actually finished it. But now it's finished and it draws. It draws close, and then all I have to do is tie a big knot in the cord to hold it together. So that's a new project bag. I'm not really sure what's going in it, but I have seen out of the corner of my eye I've got some lovely skeins from Wild Wool, which you will have seen in my yarn haul video. And I'm actually tempted to make the honey cardigan, which is by Verity at Truly Hooked. So I might put that in there, and that will be my cardigan bag. The last one, now this is the special one. This is the one, these two are finished this month, so October. But this one is very special because this is a baby blanket. I've just become an auntie for the first time, and I've been working on this baby blanket for months. So hopefully I can get this all in. It's made with 2 mandala style cakes, so yarn cakes. The pattern is Little Prince Charming, which used to be a free pattern. I think it's now a paid for pattern. But you start in the very centre, and then you come out and build all this texture up. So you've got trebles, like granny striping. You've got cross stitching, cross crochets, and then you've got lots of front posts actually around the border. Now I've actually pulled the border back twice because it kept curling, so you can see it makes a bump here in the back, but the first time I did it, it was quite big and it just kept curling over, and I want it nice and flat. So that is going to be gifted to my brother and my sister-in-law, hopefully this weekend, and then I can see little baby Wyatt all wrapped up in it, so that's going to be really cute. Yeah, that's that one. The other things I have made, now I can't show you pictures of them because for two reasons. One of them, I made 2 Dragoneyes as an order, and I was just going to see if I can find the one I based it on, but it's not right next to me, so I can't. Hopefully I can put a picture here of what they look like when I sent them off, and they were well received, so that's really good to hear. And then I also did some pottery painting at the craft shed, which is in Basildon, and I'll put pictures up here. Now I haven't got finished makes because the pottery needs glazing and going into the kiln, and obviously I can't do that, so it has to be done at the craft shed. So I'll be picking those up when I go in a couple of weeks to do some teaching for them. And obviously the Dragoneyes have been sent off to the new owners, so they can't be shown to you either. So hopefully they'll pop up on either side of me. I think that's it for today in terms of what I've been making for September. So next up is October, and I've got a few projects that are already in progress. So what I will do is I'll start off a couple more, I think, get another crochet project on the go, even though I've got about 5 already. And I will do a whips video as well to show you exactly what I'm working on at the moment. So if I don't have any finished makes, at least you'll be able to see what I'm working on. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.